Hi everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Rapid Fire Real Estate. This is a channel about real estate investing specifically geared towards the busy person, the busy professional or the busy parent who wants to know about real estate investing so that you can work towards financial independence, work towards early retirement. So that's why we call this Rapid Fire Real Estate. So I'm Jason Atienza. I work as a full-time physician. My wife Lucinda is a full-time mom and she takes care of our kids. Very busy, just like many of you out there, but we still enjoy real estate very much. We have purchased single-family homes, multifamily, a duplex, commercial properties, and we would like to give some of the information that we've learned in this channel. And we want to get your feedback. We want to develop a community of real estate investors just like us. So we encourage you to give us comments in our videos. If you like the content of the videos, definitely give us a like and also subscribe to the channel. So going into real estate, we want to talk about today, I want to talk about why real estate. And the first reason why we've gotten into real estate, why we really enjoy real estate, is that real estate, as we know, fills a basic need. For some people, it's not just shelter though, it's also a strategy, basic need or strategy, and I'm going to write that on there, strategy. What that means is there's people nowadays who have decided that they don't want to invest in a property of their own, they don't want to invest in the taxes and everything else that go into repairs, but would rather rent. So by having real estate rental properties, which we do, we know that we're always going to have customers, we're always going to have tenants, because many people want to fill that strategy. The second reason why we get into real estate is that real estate has a tendency for appreciation. So what's appreciation? It is the increase in value of an asset over time. So the reason why I write tendency here is because, yeah, generally real estate appreciates in value. That's what most people think and learn. In 2008, 2009, that definitely was not the case for several years there. As you all know, the values of a lot of our properties went down, and fortunately in the last few years things have picked back up. So, but there's a tendency for appreciation. The next item on our list here, why we enjoy real estate, is that you have tax benefits. You have depreciation, and you have business expenses. So depreciation is where you can take a part of the value of the property and take a little piece of it every year due to wear and tear, and take a piece of the value off of your taxable income as a very, very important tax benefit that's written to the tax code. Totally legal depreciation. We've been using that for years on our taxes. Business expenses. So as you own real estate, it is a business. So whether you're a LLC or a sole proprietor or whatever you decide to do there, you can take business expenses and you can write them off in your taxes. So for example, my wife and I, we decided to get a business checking account for one of our properties, and anytime we go to dinner, we're always talking about real estate. So every one of those meals becomes a business meal, a business dinner, because we're talking about real estate for the majority of the conversation. So we're able to write those dinners off as a business expense. So major tax benefits. The next thing that we like to think about as part of our real estate investing strategy, one of the biggest things is the opportunity to develop passive income. I'm going to put little quotes here, passive, because for us it's not really all that passive. It's quite active, but we call it passive in that you can earn the income after you create the asset and build it and improve it once, and earn income for the remainder of your ownership of the asset. That is called cash flow. So if you can purchase the right property, do the right improvements, and as long as your income for the property outweighs your expenses and your debt service, then you will have positive cash flow. That is the reason why we invest in real estate, is for positive cash flow, more so than appreciation. The next item as to why we invest in real estate is, we just mentioned the opportunity to improve the properties. It's called value add. As you improve the property, whether it's through repairs or cosmetic improvements, you can generate increased revenue through increased rents. It will command a higher rent, at least to the market rent, and you have been adding value to this property and generating more income than when you first bought it. So there's opportunity for value add. As you do that, you are also building what we like to call equity. As you own the property, you should know that equity is, by definition, you take the value of the property, the market value, you subtract what debt you owe on the property, and the remainder of it is what you own, which is called your equity. So as you continue to develop a property, your tenant starts to pay for the loan, and with every month that loan gets smaller as your ownership or your equity gets bigger. A big advantage of that is you can take that equity and you can use it. You can leverage that equity. You can take your property and you can cash out, refinance, and you can take that cash and you can purchase another property and another one, and then so on and so forth. So these are the major reasons why we go into, or why we've gone into real estate. Another major reason, which I'm going to write right up here, is the concept of control. So I don't know about many of you out there, but my wife and I, we like to have control over our finances. We like to have control over our ultimate financial independence. And as opposed to the stock market, with real estate, as you can see, you have several levels of control that you can work with in order to maximize your return on your investments. So that is a very big, I want to put an asterisk here too, two of them, because it's so important to us that we have control over our assets, to a certain extent, certainly more than in other types of assets. So these are the basic reasons why we got into real estate investing, and why we created this channel, so that we can talk about our interest, talk about what we've learned. In this channel, you're going to have videos on topics, discussion topics, and educational videos on topics like these, but also we're going to have actual deal reviews. We're going to talk about deals that we review every single week. There's at least 3 or 4 that we look at. We're going to pick the best one that has some type of educational value to it, some lesson we've learned, and we're going to create a series of videos with that. So it'll be a combination of educational videos, didactic if you want to call it, but at the same time we'll also have actual case studies or deal reviews. So we hope that you subscribe to our channel. Put a comment below if you have any reasons why you like to invest in real estate, anything else that I haven't written here that you think is something valuable for the community to know about. And we encourage you to give a comment, give a like, and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you on the next video.